We begin tonight with the ceasefire between Israel and Hamas, now nearly 2 fragile weeks old. In Israel, U.S. officials, including Vice President J.D. Vance and Secretary of State Marco Rubio, praised the deal while meeting with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. CBS's Holly Williams joins us now from Tel Aviv. Holly, what do you make of the visits from Vice President Vance and Secretary Rubio?
John, it feels like a kind of Trump administration full court press on the Middle East this week, pushing all sides to stick to the delicate ceasefire in Gaza. The ceasefire appeared to be close to collapse this past Sunday when Israel briefly resumed its deadly strikes in Gaza, killing at least 45 Palestinians, according to health officials there. Israel said it was responding to an attack by Hamas militants that killed 2 of its soldiers. Now, US officials clearly want to stop that kind of thing spiraling into a resumption of the war. But there are big hurdles ahead. Some are skeptical that Hamas will ever give up its weapons, and some Israelis are not convinced that their leader, Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, will stick to the ceasefire deal.
Yes, keeping the peace deal alive requires this kind of constant tending. You mentioned hurdles. How much of a hurdle was that vote in the Knesset on annexation of the West Bank?
Well, John, as you know, while the West Bank is occupied by Israel, many people hope that it will one day form part of a Palestinian state. So what's important to understand about the vote yesterday is that it was just a first vote in the Knesset, Israel's parliament. The bill would need to pass more votes to become law. And nobody I've spoken to here thinks that there is a chance of that actually happening. Instead, it seems to have been an attempt to make Prime Minister Netanyahu look weak while hosting the American vice president. And this is what an irritated Vice President Vance had to say about it.
If it was a political stunt, it was a very stupid political stunt, and I personally take some insult to it. The West Bank is not going to be annexed by Israel.
John, Benjamin Netanyahu is under enormous pressure internationally, including from the US, but he's also under pressure domestically.